Here, this would be better actually. All right, tell me what's going on here, please. How you doing?
Pretty good. I'm Diane. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
This was my husband's grandparents' property. It's been in the family 96 years.
Awesome.
We've been here 19.
Okay.
We only came back to do a big Toyland, and that kind of fell through thanks to an instant land war with the neighbors across the way.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
But 2 years later, we're still here, and it's been 17 years of this going.
Wow.
Now, when they built the old store behind me,
Yeah?
they built that in 1931. When they built that, they did add a room onto the house.
Okay.
It was a room for rent. Bonnie and Clyde did after 2 nights in that room.
Bonnie and Clyde stayed here?
Yes.
You're kidding. That's awesome.
Yep.
How awesome is that? So you say this has been going on this is just an accumulation of toys for over 17, well,
Oh, no. We've been collecting toys for over 36 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
I bet you seriously have some classic toys here.
Yes.
Oh, wow. This place is awesome.
Oh, well, thank you.
I'm going to do a little walk around and get some of the, what's your pig's name?
One of them is Kevin.
Kevin.
Yeah, because Kevin Bacon's got it in his contract.
Kevin Bacon. That makes sense. Okay. What's the other one?
Oh, God, I've got Purdy. There's 7 of them.
Oh, there's 7. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I see another one here too. Okay. Wow. Awesome. Pretty cool. Well, I'm going to do a walk around, and this is amazing. So does this cost?
Just on donations.
Okay, on donations.
And we're able to do cash card. We have Venmo, Cash App, PayPal
Okay.
as well.
Well, I got to be honest. I think it's quite noble of you guys not to charge, because you got a hell of an operation going on here. And people that come here should definitely donate, because they have got just an enormous array of just oddities. I'll just say oddities.
Hillbilly Baudet.
Oh, Hillbilly Baudet. I'll say so. Yeah, that'll get you off that toilet. Oh, wow. All right. Well, listen, honey, I'm going to do a walk around here. This is amazing. I'm so ecstatic to be here. This is so great.
Awesome. For 2 nights, they left a shotgun behind.
So, wait a minute. What? Repeat that. Oh, my. This is so awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that got shotgun above the air conditioner.
Gun left by Bonnie and Clyde, 1933. Yes. Wow, look at all this stuff in here. I absolutely love this kind of stuff. Absolutely love this stuff. So I used to travel with my grandfather, and yeah, he passed away 2 years ago. He was 95.
Wow.
And yeah, he lived an amazing long life, but we did bucket list stuff, and I tell you,
so
if
awesome.
he had seen this, he would have truly loved this.
Oh.
Curiosity, what do you think, like, how many articles are in this place? Right in here. Like, with all the cans and all this, there's 5,000.
I was going to say, honestly, I don't know.
I mean, this is amazing.
We never took a count in here. We lost track after 3,500 in the Toyland, but I'm sure that it's well over 4,000 in the Toyland.
Yeah, I mean, this is amazing. And then look at some of this old stuff. Like, you don't see, nobody knows what that is.
No.
That's the thing. Nobody knows what that is.
No, because everything now is like on your phones. Yeah. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Today's generation don't get to appreciate.
So these are literally Viewmasters.
Yeah.
I mean, this is amazing. A Viewmaster. Folks, if you know what a Viewmaster is, then you are old like me. There we go. Wow. Just nostalgic. How awesome is this? Very, very cool. Look at all those lures. You can look in here. You know, I love these places because you could literally come in here a dozen times and you're not going to see everything.
Yeah.
You're not going to look at those cute little boots down there.
So those boots are over 35 years old because my 2 oldest used to wear those when they were kids.
I'll be. How about that?
Yeah, I've had people ask, can we buy them? And I'm like, no, because for the fact our second son passed away. And I don't want to give away or sell anything that.
I understand.
Yeah.
You're the second person today that I've met that their second son passed away.
Oh. If you
Well,
want.
no, I can kind of see it from here, but can you explain that to me one more time? That's a 1970. All these are 1972.
1976.
Okay, 1976.
So 7-Up put these out for the bicentennial, and if you were lucky enough to collect all 50 states, it makes Uncle Sam.
I'll be.
So my husband didn't collect them. He did, but he got them through the trash. He dumpster dived.
That's all right. Hey, he's got them.
Oh yeah, and the same with the
$8.
beer can, because my husband will be 63 the day after the elections.
Oh yeah.
So I said he's either gonna have a normal birthday or
I don't think he's gonna have a normal birthday, unfortunately. I hate to say it, but I think all. Look at this frog. I think all stuff is about to break out.
Oh yeah, I do too.
I really do. I hate to say that, but
yeah. Either way, I think it's gonna go down in a handbasket.
all right, I think I'm just gonna leave this thing on because sometimes it's quirky.
This is just our original potty mouth.
Potty mouth.
And then of course you got Mr. Raspberries.
Wow.
I'm a grandma now.
How about that?
And then this is just our hillbilly version of a water grist mill.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, I need to get it. That's awesome.
Look at it. I mean, I was born in Philly, but grew up in Southern California in Riverside.
Yeah.
You don't get like this stuff, you know, in that kind of weather.
Riverside. Huh?
Yeah. But this is, I love it. It's beautiful.
You know where Lake Isabella is?
Okay, God, it's been so long.
Yeah, well,
It's been so
Kern River.
Okay, yes, but I just can't place it.
Yeah.
I have a neurological problem where my brain don't work so good.
I hear you, mine too. I went there with my grandfather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that is awesome.
So this is cool. It's kind of like a stone, or what is it? Car hinge, but it's lawnmowers.
Okay, so you're close. This is actually our tribute to Cadillac Ranch.
Cadillac Ranch. That's
Yes.
what I was trying to think
And then
of.
we got our leaning tire of Pisa.
Leaning tire.
And then this is our Salvation Mound for Salvation Mountain out in the California Desert.
I went there with my grandfather.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
You know, out of all the years that I lived in California, never went. And now I regret it. So the next time I go back, I don't care. I am getting someone to take me out there.
You definitely need to go see it. It's pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah.
That is cool.
And then if you're sowing a new crop, and yes, your bumper crop has come in.
Yeah. Sowing a new crop. This is
then
genius.
we got a redneck tree.
So that's at Salton Sea too.
Yep.
I remember seeing these at the East Jesus.
Yes.
Yep. This is great.
This is our time machine. It don't work too well for us. Sadly, the flux capacitor went out on it.
Oh yeah.
And it's really hard to get one of them.
I bet it is. Look at that.
And then this is just our throwaway to society forest. I have 3 out of the 4 doors. We had to incarcerate Jim. He wasn't behaving. I do have Harvey Weinstein's couch up there.
Well,
and we put it up in the tree so you can see all the dirt going on underneath.
Oh goodness. This is something else. I tell you, what's your Christmas trees?
Oh, okay. So I have some bush gardens and natural lights.
Look at that. Bush gardens.
And then this is Kentucky's only legal pot garden.
Oh, it's a pot garden.
Yeah.
A pot garden.
And then all the golf clubs,
Yeah.
you can go clubbing.
Nice.
And we do have the designated driver.
Designate. You guys, you guys have thought of it all. What's over here in your zoo?
Well, that was actually Lady Bear's, her pen. And she was such a great actress. Not only could she make you think she was a bear, lion, or a tiger, she was so great at acting you would have thought she was a bloodhound.
Oh.
And she was the sweetest. Yeah, sadly, we lost her 2 years ago. And in 1 month, I lost Lady Bear, my kitty cat, our 7-year-old squirrel, and a kitten.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was not a good mop.
Chicken ears. This
Now,
is something
for
else.
all of those who don't think cryptids are real, we caught a baby Bigfoot, forgot to feed it, and it mummified.
Mummified. I'll be.
Now I got to give you this one, and I'm going to apologize to your viewers, but that was our shoe hive,
Yeah.
and so unfortunately our tree didn't like its life, so now I got to shoe a shadow tree.
Gee whiz.
And then the can posts,
Wow.
those are probably going to eventually be very tall people.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. Who does this stuff? Who's the one putting all this
This is all
together?
my husband.
Wow.
Now this, you're seeing the back of, we lovingly call it our Hillbilly Hobby Lobby. And as you can tell, because it's Sunday, unlike them, we is open today.
This is really something.
Now we did have concerts out here, and this is where the bands would set up.
Nice.
Yeah.
You should do that again.
We're trying, it's just a lot of the people who helped set it up have moved on to different states.
Yeah. Look at this Ferris wheel looking.
Oh, okay, so this is our recreation of the UFO that landed here. Yeah, so some of these trees are charred. It had nothing to do that we were burning leaves on a dry day.
Okay.
We had a UFO land. We all partied, got along, but you know what they take off? That combustion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roasted the trees.
Yeah.
What's up with your tilted washing machine?
We'll tumble for ya.
Tom?
This here is our Valley of Lost Souls.
Oh my God.
All the tires, your retirement home.
That's a retirement. Look at this thing.
Now this here, this is our big spaceship. There's a tanning bed hatch on the top, so that is for the dark side of the moon.
Oh my God.
And then the tree here with all the books in it, that's our old tree of knowledge.
Nice. Oh, the one back here, the books, yeah.
Yes.
What's the toilet?
Throne henge.
Throne
Or
henge.
if you eat too much spicy food, y'all, it can become your ring of fire.
Ring of fire. Oh, this is amazing.
Now my husband used to ride this down and go, yee-haw!
Really?
We had to change out the lawnmower body.
Yeah.
This one doesn't work right. It will actually stop about quarter of the way down, but my husband and the elephant keep going.
I'll be.
And he's gonna be 63. I don't want him to break a hip. And then of course, the tree here, that's just your old school Father's Day tree.
Look at there.
And then the tree next to it, it just needs a new chest.
It sure does.
And then this one, you can't beat a dead horse, but apparently we could split one. Or I have a lot of horseradish.
Horseradish, yeah. Is this your husband?
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah.
Babe, come here for a sec.
How you doing?
So this is my husband, Keith. He's the creator and the one who's done all of this.
Keith, I love it. This is awesome. My name's Rob. Nice to meet you. Yeah, this is amazing.
Hey, he's got one of those. He's,
Yeah.
well, no, that's actually a GoPro, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
GoPro, yeah.
I'm not used to those little cameras that everyone has. You probably do Kentucky, any southern state, you have to have a tribute to the bootleggers.
Yep.
So bootleggers out there.
Oh, yeah.
And then while I didn't mention it, you might also surfing the web on top.
Surfing the web.
And I do say Kentucky style because I do not have to ski and not a surfboard.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know if you saw her down, my wife might point out to you, we used to give ghost tours here, but someone stole my ghost. So you might notice the S is crossed out now and toward ghost down there.
Oh.
So we give goat tours.
Goat tours, eh?
Yeah.
How about that?
And then the car doesn't go too fast, one has 1 horsepower.
Let's see him.
So I see all the stuff going on.
Oh, funny.
And then the king is born.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Thought that was my dog. That's your birds. Cool.
And then, of course, that's for the neighbors. Oh my, what's he doing now? Being another brick in the wall.
There you go. Where's this? Is this it
Yeah,
here?
this is it right around the
All
corner.
right, let's see what we got.
I'll let you go in and to do your thing. I'll come and bore you a few things later.
Oh my.
Just go ahead and do your things.
This is kind of overwhelming. Oh wow. Look at this. Daggone thing still works. Man, I can't imagine how many people come in here and are just overjoyed with these toys that remind them of their childhood. It's wow. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh my God. My little buddy. I used to have my little buddy. I bet you're, oh man, look at all your Star Wars. Wow. This is extraordinary. Absolutely extraordinary.
Thank you.
Look at all the Star Wars. I bet there's $20,000 worth of Star Wars toys in there.
Yeah, give or take. I mean, everything of mine's been played with, so it's like...
Yeah, this is awesome. Absolutely awesome. No, you're fine.
Oh, yeah.
So tell me how this stuff came about. I mean, so look at these puppets. Yeah. Even puppets and...
Well, and everything is tongue-in-cheek, so this is supposed to be Lucille Ball, bad likeness her, but Lucy's hanging with Lucy with a diamond in the sky.
How about that? Yeah.
You might notice Godzilla and King Kong comparing car sizes.
Oh, yeah. Look at there.
And then you might already notice up there, Kevin, at the very top's not home alone anymore.
Oh, no, he's got a hell of a mess.
And we make it easier for you to find Waldo, yeah.
Yeah, there's Waldo there.
And then I don't know if you've seen this very often or not, Buzz Lightyear doing a little wrecking ball. And then Edward Scissorhands has opened up a new drive-through, beauty salon drive-through.
Look at him go.
Yeah. And then back there you might notice Freddy is having some duck. Freddy's having some duck. And then of course Tim Burton did direct Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Yeah.
So it kind of morphs into your Tim Burton-ish shelf down here with Jack Skellington learning from the real Santa Claus. So really like there's a little tongue-in-cheek. And
yeah.
One of my longest stories is back there. You might notice a Victorian house. All the Batman buildings are out in the Victorian house. You look carefully on the small balcony, you may notice Two-Face and Riddler forcing Robin to watch that blue-collar comedy team. You may notice Ryan White is passing out again. He's passing what I call the Ultimate Jam Session. So we have a new K-pop band. We got BTS, Kiss, the Muppet Band. You might notice Alice Cooper, Jim Morrison, Jimi Hendrix, and the Blues Brothers are all jamming together. So they must be in sync. Because they are doing the Time Warp, which is pretty incredible. And you might notice both look for Larry Whitley, as you might notice both Willy Wonkas are back there making sure everyone's happy during this jam session with their special candies. So.
And you put all this together?
Yeah.
So this is your brain at work, all this stuff?
Well, even here you might notice Bambi's being helped with the stormtroopers.
Yeah.
And then of course, assuming you didn't notice, they did the pan shot. I threw everything in the Ewok Village. It felt to be in the Ewok Village, including Bruce Campbell's Ash, Walking Dead. You might notice the Game of Thrones is up there. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Maybe your dad's 12-inch G.I. Joe Adventure Team.
Wow.
You know, you look around and see all kinds of stuff. To me, it all makes sense to enter, including 11. You might notice up there doing her strange thing.
Man, that is extraordinary. This is awesome.
Then over here, you might, well, I don't know if you remember Ozzy had a little trouble at the Alamo. You remember Ozzy?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, he's up there trying not to do it again.
I see that.
Okay. And then also, you might notice historically, the Alamo, how their outcome this time, if that Teletubby and that Mars attack was coming after me, that big Oscar Mayer Wienermobile, I think I would turn around. So historically, how different outcome. And then also, as you go down the hillside there, you might notice Cheech and Chong are higher than the drugstore.
Goodness gracious.
So everything's got a tongue-in-cheek somehow too.
Yeah.
And then
Really something.
Then you might notice kind of back here when Steve McQueen gets out of your way, you'll notice that cameo appearance that Rambo did in Jurassic Park where it comes to a gigantic Tweety bird back there. And then of course that classic scene with Steve McQueen where he's escaping with the Pink Panther.
Yeah.
just like in the movies. And then you might notice you got the pirates either dancing or fighting. Which one you see going on there? Fighting or dancing.
That's hilarious.
And you look on down there in the ship area, you'll notice Ariel is our Kraken. You might notice Ariel's the Kraken back here attacking the ship.
This is something else.
Then you got the USO tour up there. I don't know if you noticed that, the USO tour. So Elvis is actually driving the Jeep. You got Marilyn, Bob Hope, and Gerald Patton as USO tour. Then Angelina Jolie is your hood ornament. Then up here from the Peanuts, you might know Snoopy is only slipbox camel, owning the so-called real slipbox camel, fighting the Red Baron. And yes, there are snakes on the plane.
Wow. Everything.
So everything.
Well, there's a hell of a lot going on in here, man.
Even you got
the person that would come in here and not know the stories you're telling me and the whole everything behind this.
Well, to answer your question about the toy collection, I think
what's Trump doing?
Oh, okay. Well, it's the current presidential situation, so you might notice we also have the Democrat and the Republican. You make up your own story. That one could see either way.
Yeah.
He's either firing or getting kicked. One of the two. So it's been completely correct.
Goodness gracious.
And then you might notice I have an addition to the Death Star. I don't have the current one, but you might notice the Death Star and a little addition on top of the Death Star.
Oh. Yeah. Well, this is awesome, dude. I can't thank you enough, man.
No, thanks for stopping too.
Really?
I was here to say, over here, I know you're the Star Wars all around, but you might notice, now, I was already a young adult when this movie came out, but even being a young adult, I thought they wasted the longest snow on planet Hoth. There's not one snowman on the entire planet, so you might already know the Rebel Troops on their snowman. Han's little M&M's, the sweet little deals they had to make on the different planets. He always had trouble getting the Millennium Falcon started, so he's at Energizer running up a hill battle.
There you go, yeah.
And I don't know about you, I never saw a Mel truck on that planet, so I don't know if Mel came to town or not, but hey, no problem. It is coming to town now.
You got him now. Yeah.
And then if you wonder where they use the restroom in those snow scenes, they took a porta potty with them, porta potty. And then you notice that classic scene of Wayne Gretzky playing ice hockey in the middle of the battle scene.
Yeah.
Which makes sense to me. Canada, snow, ice, it all goes together. And I think you might be old enough to remember who Doug Bob Kinsey are. They are drinking their strange brew too.
I'll be damned.
And then up here, the Star Trek, you might notice the new generation is looking down at the old generation. And if you look carefully at Captain Kirk, he won a major award. Like lamp here.
I'll be.
And then, of course, Mork and Mindy are going to join Enterprise. So everywhere you look, there's tongue-in-cheek going on.
This is something else, man.
But the way it came about is, this is my grandfather's property, which I know my wife already mentioned all that to you.
Yeah.
My grandmother always wanted to come back and do something with the property. I had no idea what I was going to do with it.
Yeah.
My mom kept it in the family, and while I was out in L.A., I kind of like how you walked in here and went, wow. While I was in LA, I started building mall train layouts for more like A-lister actors, producers like that. So I started seeing all these cool collections that no one got to see, but they're close friends, and that was it. I thought everything should be open to the public.
Yeah.
And one day while I was building this train layout, it hit me, wouldn't it be kind of cool to do a toy land where the toys are the backdrop and the trains run through the backdrop, run through the toys. So I started collecting toys, and for 20 years we collected toys back in LA. And I had planned to come back here, put a 100 by 100 foot building and do a gigantic toy land that you would physically walk through the diorama. You would walk through the diorama with everything moving and all that stuff. And then before we got in the main room, there'd be two rooms side by side. One, of course, be a girl's room. The other one would be a boy's room. So we kind of like your ultimate bedroom. It's all the other merchandise, and bedspreads, all that stuff. And as you're walking through, looking at the other merchandise with toys sitting around, at the end of the room, there'll be a big picture window that'll come to the ground. So in the girls' room, as you park the Barbie curtain, or say boys' room where you park the Star Wars curtain, you'd be like Peter Pan flying in the Neverland. Goes that U-shape, go exit whichever room you not go through, and out the lobby area, I plan to build a big tree, and then the lunchboxes would be the leaves of the tree.
Yeah, man, I used to have that KFC.
Oh, cool.
Right there, yeah.
So you're from the Kentucky Fried Chicken is Colonel. And then, of course, when I was growing up, those Holiday Inns were quite, that's the way the Holiday Inns looked too.
I had all these too, as a kid.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And you might even notice to put
Lincoln logs.
Yeah, I got you more Lincoln logs first. Now I got that. Well, that semi-trailer my wife already mentioned to it. I do believe this is Illinois on the other side